Powell taps, throws, caught. Dotson, his first of the game. And then the speed. Jahan Dotson into Dallas territory, and he's in. Throw it for the first time. Going over the middle has McLaurin racing in for the end zone and a score.
What's going on, Washington Commander fans? It's your boy back with another video. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that share, hit that bell. More content is definitely on the way. Hey, man, my first takeaway from the game is we're finally in the 2020s with offense. Eric Bieniemy. Eric Bieniemy just brought us to the 2020s. That's the first takeaway that I see. I like the way he was calling the game. You know, I didn't like the way the game started. You know, the drop pass with Bates, but the few holding calls with Wiley. But they got settled down, drove down the field. Sam looked like I thought he would look. Sam looks like he always looked. That's what I'm going to say. Sam. Jacoby wasn't bad. You know, he wasn't bad either. That pass he threw was right there on the money. Brian Robinson, he looked solid for the few carries he had. Antonio Gibson, you really didn't get to see him used as a weapon, but you're going to see more of that as the season goes on. That kid, Chris Rodriguez, man, I was excited about him when we drafted him, and the sample size of what I seen last night is exactly what I thought I was going to see. I didn't really see much from Terry yesterday. I don't even know if Terry. I didn't even see much from Terry yesterday. But Hines, we know Terry's a monster, and we did see Curtis Samuel get a big catch. But Hines is gonna take. I don't want to jinx him or anything like that, but Hines is about to take a leap this year. And all you fantasy guys, man, you better pick Jahan Dotson up, man, because only thing he does is get in the end zone. Cole Turner, man, I don't like to say things like that's tight end one. I don't like to say it, but, man, Cole Turner looks like he's everything that we thought he was going to be last year, but the injuries kind of hobbled him. But we got something with Cole Turner. Wiley had a few holding calls early that stalled the drive. Well, didn't really stall the drive because Bates dropped the football, but then we had the safety. I didn't really get to see as much as on Chris Paul as I really wanted to, but I guess he was holding his own. And the offense looks like it's going to be really good. Eric Bieniemy, because we ain't even really game planning. This was just seeing can we execute plays, and offense didn't look bad. First team or the second team. Could have been a little better, but didn't really look that bad. And the defense, man. No, let's start at special teams before I get to the defense. Man, Casimir Allen, man. That's another guy that I was excited about when we got this all season, and I just think, I don't know how he's going to be at the course of a season because I don't like Dax Mills, but I know he's not going to fumble. I don't know if Kaz is going to fumble either, but from what I seen yesterday in that game, that's our starting punt returner and kick returner, period. Nothing else about it. Joey Sly did what he had to do. Not bad. Tress Way wasn't out there yesterday, but you know Tress will be ready when the season starts. Defense, man. I didn't really like that first drive at all. They didn't really pass. They were running all over us. Deshaun Watson was looking like Clemson Deshaun Watson that drive when they was in the national title game. But I got to give a shout out to Emmanuel Forbes, man. The D bit as far as it could bend. And Forbes made a big play, and then Tez made a big play. So that really stopped that drive. That could have been a touchdown, but stopped it. Chase, you got to finish. You got to finish. But I see, boy, Chase is going to be a monster this year. Tez is going to be a monster this year. John Ridgeway, man, he's going to be a dog. Man, that kid, what's that kid we got in the 7th round? Jones? Man, don't sleep on him. Get him in the rotation. I didn't see much of KJ Henry, but, man, that Jones kid, man, I think he's going to be all right. Linebackers, I mean, you know it's one game. It's hard to see everything, especially in the preseason game. Guys are going in and out, but Jamin and Barton, we got some work to do there. I think they're going to tighten it up. Khaleke Hudson, I think they'll get it tightened. Secondary, I got to say, Deshaun Watson was running. So maybe they had everything shut. Because I didn't really see Forbes get work. I didn't see St. Juice get work. I didn't see Kendall get work. So the secondary, but Quan get in the lab. Because I know you're a better player than what I saw last night. I'm not going to dog you out. You are another guy that I was very excited about coming into the season. And I think it's there. First preseason game. Percy Butler. Nice interception. Danny Johnson out there balling. I think as a whole, from what we've seen, we look kind of good except for, the first defensive drive, the first offensive drive, but we kept the starters out there for a few series, and I think we're going to be all right, man. I really do. I think we're going to be all right. Sam Howell, man, I told you, man, I've been watching this kid ever since he been in high school, whole college career at the University of North Carolina, and he looked no different than he always looks. This is what we're going to get, and he's going to get better and better and better. And like I said, we finally got an offense that's in the 2020s. That's my biggest takeaway from everything is we have an offense that's in the 2020s, and the defense is going to gel. One thing we know about the defense is they will gel. They will gel. They're going to play better. Jack got a lot of tools to play with on the defense. Let's see if he's going to use it. Because, man, it's a lot of speed out there. Percy, Derek Forrest. What's the other kid? The other kid, he was out there balling too. Sip. Sip was out there balling. So, we got some things. We got some rotations. We got players we could put here, players that we put there. We didn't show a whole lot. I expect Jamin to be blitzing and all kind of things, man. Line Jamin up on the same end as Tez. Line him up on the same end as Chase. And boom. Try to stop that. You know what I mean? But I like what I seen, man, because, and then another thing, we had an hour delay of the game, which was perfect because I was doing a job anyway. So I didn't get home until 8 o'clock. And when I got home, the game wasn't on. I'm like, okay. So I got to settle down, get me some Zaza in the air. And you know what I'm saying? And enjoy the game. Oh, that backpack boys pack was strong. But I just enjoy football, man. I just enjoy seeing the guys out there flying around, Eric Bieniemy calling plays, Ron doing what Ron does. So, but we got an offensive coordinator. And I think we got us a quarterback. As a matter of fact, I know we got a quarterback. I've been saying Sam is Sam. Sam is Sam, man. Eric Bieniemy is Eric Bieniemy. And the attention to detail, you can see it on the field in a preseason game. Even with the second unit. Look how Jacoby looked out there. Jacoby is balling. Anything happen to Sam? Jacoby can win us some games. So I like what I seen, man. I really did. You know, with the exception of a few things. I mean, it's a football game. It's a lot of plays in a football game, so a lot of things can happen during a football game. But we still got Ron Rivera, and the team is gonna fight hard because you know Ron. You can say what you want about Ron, but Ron's teams fight hard. And now that he added Eric Bieniemy to the staff with Sam Howell as the quarterback, I think we can win 10 games. But hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that share, hit that bell. More content is definitely on the way. And let's take it, man.